Hi, this is Mr. Sanders, and we're going to take a look at some of the opportunities you have at Lichess for learning. And I'm going to practice, and I've done some of these checkmates. I've done the first couple of sets. Here's piece checkmates, which are basic. What I need to do is checkmate my opponent. Okay, as you can see, this is a case where I'm going to have my queen and a rook and my king against this king. So I want to make sure that I can checkmate my opponent. And that's going to be the queen and rook mate. If we look here at a two rook mate, now I have to do the same kind of thing, but with two rooks. Here's the queen and bishop mate. And in all of this, you can get a hint if you want, like move the king forward and see the best move. So this is not a bad way to learn. You can go ahead and look at the answers as it were, or look at the suggestions and move through this. So this is piece checkmates 1, and the important part is to understand the role that the various pieces play in boxing in the king and forcing checkmate. Okay, so that's piece checkmates number 1. Let's go back. Checkmate patterns are different. Here we have a case where I need to be able to checkmate the opponent in one move. These are called back rank mates. And the answer is pretty straightforward. There it is. Okay, that's one back rank mate. Another one, well, let's take a look and see what happens. How does this work? Well, if I bring my queen in, then the rook is going to have to take it because that's the only way we can stop checkmate. And then I could bring my rook in, or I could bring my rook in, and the rook, this other castle will have to take it. And in either case, I'll have checkmate. So let's take a look. And that's it. So these are all practice. Look at this. We have 3 pawns here, which create a barrier for escape for this black king. How do we get him? Like that. So these are some easier checkmate patterns. They get more difficult as you go along. And again, what you can do is you can get a hint. So that's checkmate patterns 1. Here's checkmate patterns 2. And in this case, we still have some cases where it's checkmate the opponent in one move. Got one move here. How am I going to get it? Let's see. King can't move to white. If I can block that, that's the end of it. And I can do that by going here. Okay. Now, as you can see, more pieces makes it a little more difficult. But that's the pattern here. And these go through a whole bunch of more difficult exercises. For instance, Morphy's mate number 3 right here is checkmate the opponent in 6 moves. And this is actually a wonderful sequence of events. And it works like this, if I remember it. Check, check from the bishop, comes back. And now I can come back and offer check again. Protected. Oops, that was a mistake. What should I have done? Oh, I should have moved up. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's try again. See if I can. Part of this is to see a pattern and then see if you can use one of these checkmate patterns to help you. Check, expose check, check again, and this is another option. Come back here, there's the check. Queen is the only piece that can block check. Up we go with that, and now checkmate. So that's checkmate patterns 2, and the Pillsbury's mates also have a couple check the opponent in 5 moves. Takes some work, but it's absolutely a lot of fun. Okay, well, I think that's a quick tour of practice. I'm going to go back and practice, and I'll tell you that it makes sense for me to review the piece checkmates so I don't end up in a stalemate and to build my skills. All right, well, for Magruder Chess, this is Mr. Sanders saying thanks a lot. Bye.